Hello. This is we're doing a review on the Lego Simpsons house. It is $200 in the USA. Let's have a look at the minifigures. Homer, Marge, Lisa, Maggie, Bart, and Ned Flanders. Homer. Homer. He has a pink tie, name tag. There's his face. He has a beard. A white shirt, blue pants, and a briefcase. Let's move on to Marge. She has a polka dotted hair, which looks like blueberries. A green T-shirt with an apron, and then let's move on to Lisa. Her hair has texture. There's her face, and she has a Lisa A+, and you have the option to put a backpack on there, which we'll get into later. Oh, sorry, dropped it. Maggie. There's Maggie. You have the option to give her a drill if you want to. She has a blue nightgown and has the same texture of hair as Lisa did, and a binky pacifier. Here's Bart. He has a striped skateboard with blue wheels. His hair has texture to it like Lisa and Maggie do, except a little bit different. Now here's Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders is their neighbor. He has brown hair, glasses, a mustache. He has a green T-shirt that says "Hail to the Chef." He has a spatula and a gray pants with white on his pants. Here's a look around town. Okay. Now let's look at the actual Simpsons house. Let's move these guys aside. Let's look at the Simpsons house. Now, let's take a look at the second floor. There's the bathroom. It is a shower, toilet, sink, and the shower has hot and cold controls. Now let's move on to Lisa's room. Lisa's room has a camera, a perfume table, a shelf, a bed, a lamp, a mug, and a poster that says Jazz Fest. Here's the hallway that leads over to Bart's room. Bart's room has a purple. Bart has a bed with purple sheets. A lamp with a drawer on top. A lamp on top of a drawer. A shelf that has a. Here, I'll remove that for you. Here's a shelf. It has a radio at the bottom, some books, a hat, and some comic books, it looks like it. Now, here's his desk. He's reading a Radioactive Man comic book, a blue sea, a mug, and a poster with a calendar on it. Let's move on to the master suite. This is Homer and Marge's room. Here, the bed has purple. The bed has yellow sheets and a purple bed. 2 drawers on the side of the bed. A purple basket, and Maggie's crib. Okay, that about does it for. Wait. And there's one more thing. There's pictures of Maggie and Grandpa leading down to the downstairs. Now let's take a look at the downstairs. Here's the living room as a piano with a stool, a, a kitchen with four orange chairs and four mugs. A a counter with a pan and cabinets on the top of it. A oven with a pot over it as well. A sink and another drawer that Marge keeps utensils in. Let's move on to the other part of the on the other part of the living room. Here's the TV that says they're watching the Itchy and Scratchy show. The Itchy and Scratchy show. And then there's a couch in the living room. Oh wait, you can take this off. I can't really get it here. Okay, there's a full look at the inside of the room. It has a phone with a drawer on the bottom of it and a couch. Now that about does it for the actual house. Really nice and detailed. Has lots of details throughout the show with the house. Let's move on to the garage. Here's the garage. The garage has pink station wagon in it. There's two headlight bricks on the back of it, a license plate, and you can open the trunk, and then it reveals that there is a radioactive rod. Anyway, there's a look inside of it. Anyway, as you can see, there is a radio if you can see it. There's a lever, a steering wheel, and some brown seats. Now here's a look on the front of the car. Here's two mirrors. The wax sign that Homer bumped into on the show, like it is on the show. A bump at the front of the car with headlights and another license plate. Okay, that about does it. And then there is the other parts of the garage. As you can see, there's a table with a lever you can flick on there, and Ned Flanders stolen. There's a paint can. There's a broom, a toolbox, a drawer, cabinet with a whole bunch of paint on top of it, and there's clippers you can put stuff on. That about does it for the garage part. Let's look at the other stuff. Here's extra stuff. Two lounge chairs. They're Homer, like on the weekends, they want to relax. There's their mailbox, and it's sculpted very well. The build is really good. Oh, here's the barbecue grill, and you can put a hot dog on there. There's a property of Ned Flanders. You're gonna see that a whole lot in the set. For example, here's the wheelbarrow. It is you can put flowers in there, and again, it's property of Ned Flanders. And here's Bart's skateboard ramp. And with this, you can get Bart, have him skate, and then you can have some pretty fun build quality with that. So that about does it. And he graffitied El Bardo on the front. Anyway, that about does it for the whole entire Simpsons house.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, leave a like leave a like on the video and subscribe.